Greetings, dear ones. I am Cryon of Magnetic Service. In a moment, this very stage will light up with future science. Science that is not of today, and you'll get to see it. It seems that this venue is the place where I often reveal new things. I will do that now. And there are things that perhaps are beyond what you would consider things that you would think about physics, chemistry. But I have to tell you what's coming. What is coming is going to be a super invention. And we have alluded to it slightly when we talk about the quantum lens, but there is more coming. And when you hear it, you will say, well, why is it waiting? What's coming next is here, you might say. What's the holdup? And the holdup is the fact that right now on this planet, there is still the essence of a barbaric civilization called humanism. And when that starts to clear, and it will, and that's why the shift is here, then the inventions will start to occur. And you might say, why is it waiting? Why do we have to wait for enlightenment? And the reason is obvious, because what is going to be given to you will easily be weaponized. And you won't do it when you're in a higher vibration. What is coming? It is so quaint. Earth, and where you think you are and how proud you are of all that which is technical, so beautiful. You're broaching into that which is intelligence, that is artificial, and all of these things that you would have to go through. I'll give you a story. How many of you remember in your own history in this country reading about the Pony Express? Now, this was the fastest way you could deliver messages from one place to another, A to B. Wonderful relay system of very fast horses that would then be able to get a message to another city, perhaps even in hours. That was amazing. But you can see the circle, perhaps, of those who were invested in something even better, something much better. And they would say, we have to develop the super horse and break the barrier of perhaps 120 miles an hour. It could be done genetically engineering a super horse. Then you could have all super horses, and you could get there in half the time. Of course, that was impossible. They knew it was impossible. Right now, the Earth is the Pony Express. And you look around you and say, how is it possible that you could have visitation from those light years away, hundreds of light years away, because they would have to go faster than light, and that's impossible. Therefore, there's a conundrum. That's the Pony Express. What you will discover, the super discovery that is coming, is how to work with a dimensional membrane. You don't even know what that is now. I've just given it a name that may not be the name the scientists give it. In the 40s, there was just a little bit of tweaking with that very thing, and you called it entanglement. That's just the edge of that membrane. Albert Einstein, he called it spooky action at a distance, because it violated all the laws of physics. What if, just what if, you could poke into and use other dimensional properties that were not yours? What if you could poke into a dimensionality of oneness that had a different time, where light was not restricted and there was no speed limit, a dimensionality that would allow you to be in two places at the same time, visiting? This is what's coming. That which is the ability to break into the dimensional membrane and cause things to happen which seemingly are impossible. What you're going to see next on the stage is the beginning of that, and the good doctor doesn't even know about that. He just sees what he sees. But he is starting to push the envelope of dimensionality. You'll see. And that explains a great deal about what is next, not just in medicine, but for life. And dear ones, may I say it, that's when you meet the star family. And you'll find they've always been here, and how they travel, and how easy it is to get to Earth and welcome you. This is the love that goes into all of these things. You're going to discover the other planets know about spirit. Some of them are ascended, some of them are not. But they're all here with purpose to help you get through what you're going through now and get out of the Pony Express. I'm crying in love with you all. And so it is.